Okay, let's go. Good morning, guys. So we have breakfast club, like an interview. We want to talk about, so first about you, of course. Deekay is from Greece.
Yes, I am.
And he is like really, not an old artist, but one of our longest lasting artists. So when was your first guest spot?
I think it was the second week when the shop opened in 2015, April 2015.
Really? That long time ago?
Yes.
I wasn't there, right?
No, Sebastian was.
Sebastian?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you remember the old days. It was, I think it was the first week, or the second?
The second
The
week.
second week.
I don't think you have an artist for the first week, so I think I was the first one.
Who was with you in this time?
Sebastian only, he was doing everything, picking up, bringing the...
Sebastian was the shop manager.
everything.
Long time
He was
ago.
everything.
Okay. And yeah, you come from Greece?
Yes, I come from Athens, Greece.
From Athens, Greece.
Yes.
Mr. Ice Cream, by the way.
Ice cream deluxe.
Ice Cream Deluxe. What's the name of your shop? He owned 2 ice cream shops.
Milk and cookies.
Und kauft bei uns immer ganz, ganz leckere Sachen ein, die es dort gar nicht gibt. So saure Schlangen und what you buy here always? Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops, yes.
You don't have Fruit Loops?
In Greece, no.
No Fruit Loops?
No, no unicorn Fruit Loops.
And then you're the Fruit Loops dealer, you sell them for double money. Ah, fuck!
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And so, how long you tattoo?
I tattoo since 2013, so 7 years almost.
7 years.
Yes.
So, and you have your own shop, or you work?
No, I work in a shop. I prepare to have a shop with Fruit Loops.
Oh, okay. So you have you have 2 ice cream shops, right?
One
Milkshake?
and one seasonal, one pop-up.
Pop up.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you tattoo.
Yes.
Okay, okay. So, and you, Valeriia, you come from Russia, right?
Yes.
From Moscow?
Yeah, I'm actually not from Moscow. I'm from a small industrial city which is called Ijevsk. It's the main factory of Kalashnikov, and yeah, but now I live in Moscow, so I can say that I'm from Moscow.
Okay, so how long you live there now?
In Moscow, you mean like 2 years?
2 years. So, and how long when you start tattooing?
Same. I'm tattooing for 7 years.
For 7 years already? And you start in your city where you're born?
Oh,
or you
it's a
directly go to Moscow?
complicated story. I was in the university in another city. It's also small and it's more far, and I've started there, and then I moved to my hometown back and tattooed there, and then Moscow finally.
Okay.
So it's a lot of things happen.
Okay, how you come to your styles, or how you describe your style by yourself?
Oh, it's so difficult for me to describe the style because I was just drawing what I like.
Okay.
And some people say that I'm drawing something like neo-traditional, but I don't actually know if it's really neo-traditional. I was thinking that I'm making graphic tattoos.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. What do you think, you as a neo-traditional artist?
So, yeah.
It's new traditional.
It's neo-traditional?
In her way, yes, it is.
I will say it's graphic.
I would say it's new traditional. It has lines, it's almost realistic inside.
So maybe, yes.
Maybe we call it
Yeah,
neo-graphic.
graphic. I like it.
Yeah, and how you come with this red background and this kind of motifs you do? It's like really unique. I never saw it before.
Thank you. With this kind of motifs, I just like history and military history and armor and everything like this. So I was just enjoying drawing it, and with red, it was just like, oh, maybe I can try to add some red color, or maybe I can make it more, and this is how it was.
Yeah, but it's really nice, and even if you see it here, it pops out so well.
Yeah, I'm trying my best. Thank you.
I was really excited how this kind of motifs will be for the German customers, because it's a little bit, I don't know, how can you say, it's controversial maybe here, because some of your pictures are, you see soldiers, you see World War pics, but the people now, they start to like it. I like it. But it's maybe because it's so controversial. But yeah, the major theme for today will be, I call it the big Instagram show. So I saw it especially a lot of Russian artists, artists from more from the East. They put on her feed like a lot of pictures from themselves, like I feel like they're selling a theme. So how is it about you with your army dress and with all this stuff? Is it just a hobby, or how it comes? Is it you want to tell a story? Because you make these tattoos, it's army. You say you're interested in, you dress like this, you dress in your free time like this? Yeah, always.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm reading a lot of books about it, like war memoirs and history books, so maybe it's a lifestyle, I don't know.
Okay, but what do you think about, like, I saw many pictures like this, you do really photo shootings of it?
Sometimes yes, because I have a lot of friends who are photographers and they just asking me sometimes to be a model for them, and it's difficult for me actually because I'm not very good with the camera, but it just works like this, I don't know.
But you know what I mean when I mean, for example, you know Marianne? No? Or like this girl?
No.
You didn't know her? Okay, so what I mean is like many women or even men, they have like, okay, they sell an image with her tattoos. Like, for example, they act like a witch and stuff like this and making photos like witches. Why they do this?
Maybe it's, I don't know, it works better, I think. Like when people don't see like only art, but they see who makes this art and they trust you more. Like.
So what do you think about it?
I totally agree. There are people that like that kind of style and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There are people that are into witches and they would like to get tattooed by a witch who's doing good witch tattoos. Why not?
Okay, so
you package.
But it's the whole package.
Yeah.
That's what you mean. So you're also doing a little bit kind of a show for your customers.
Yeah. You sell yourself. When you sell your art, you're selling yourself.
Yeah. So what with you, I looked through your Instagram channel and I found only this, which looks, by the way, really nice.
Yeah.
Really sporty.
And I'm 30 kilos less.
Okay. But you have on your Instagram only tattoos. I found 3 pictures of you.
Yeah, I know, because I don't really like selling myself, you know.
Okay. So, but why other people do it so much and some people say, okay, I have just only art. So with you, I also found maybe 3 pictures with you.
I remember it was a funny situation a few years ago because like I used to put on my Instagram only my art, and it was just a few pictures of me and it was very difficult to find them actually. And a lot of people used to think that I'm a guy.
That's why you put this photo on it.
So yeah, I tried to introduce myself to my followers so they know me better.
Okay, so with this picture, I think you wrote in the description, so now everybody knows how I look like.
Yeah, I think so. And yeah, it was a lot of like, it wasn't one situation, but people used to write me like, hey bro, can you please tell me how do you make these dots? And I was like this and like that. And then a week, and he writes me once again like, oh, sorry, I didn't know you was a lady. Like, okay, you're not the first one.
So you say for yourself you're really interested into all this stuff, you dress like this, you don't do it for the show, but I hear from a girl like Marianne was her name, she used to work with us, it's a good friend of Psycho Black, she's doing like this, I think every second picture on her feed is a picture of her, like acting like a witch and acting like this, like, but it must be like, it costs a lot of time to do this all the time and the time. Is it necessary to do this when you're a good artist? Is it not also controversial?
I don't
You
know
want to
if-
sell pictures, not bodies. Is it not cheating?
I don't
to
think
boost
so.
your
When
Instagram?
it's when it's not a show, when you do it like naturally, it's not that difficult, I think. And some ladies really like to take pictures of themselves, and sometimes people really want to know who is the tattoo artist. And I don't think it's bad or so. It's just should be like really natural, not made up.
But this is really made up.
I mean,
Probably yes.
Yes, it is. I mean, by the way, her feet, you can look at, her name is Black. We will put it on the subscription. So her feet looks perfect. It looks really artful and really nice. So the pictures are really nice. The tattoos are good. But I think if I want to see tattoos and I want to see how artists work, I feel it's a little bit like cheating, because you see pictures like almost naked, like really wonderful woman, but you forget about the tattoos, huh?
Is it working?
For me, not. For me, because I'm really interested in, but the question is it working for the customer? Is it necessary for a good artist to do this?
It's not necessary, but if she thinks it's plan of the marketing and it's working for her, that's acceptable, of course.
Okay. So, but what do you think when you see stuff like this, for example? Yeah, I was.
You know.
Is it marketing? Or like this stuff? I mean, it's all tattoo artists. We used to work with them.
That's a tattoo artist?
Yes.
I don't think, for me it's not working, okay, because I know the other side of tattooing, but you as a manager, you know that when you post 3 tattoos of her and this picture, like you would have like 100 inquiries from men, right?
Yes.
So is it working? Yes, it's working. So it's part of the business.
Yeah, but is it this, I don't know, is this sex sells shit, like, compared to art and handcrafting?
When you book an appointment for 3, 4, 6, 7 hours, you book an appointment with a guy, a girl, with somebody. The tattoo, it's made by somebody else, right? So you're gonna have to spend some time with this guy or this girl. When you see this picture, you know that you're going to spend this time with something that you like. So it's working even better for you to book the inquiry and better for her, so we'll make...
Okay, so the major opinion is it's like part of the show and it's good for a commercial. It's also
it's marketing.
But there is a lot of artists they don't do this, or maybe they don't have this body to do this, so it's unfair, right? It's cheating.
Yeah, whatever everybody has, you know.
Okay, so you can use it as a commercial weapon.
Yes, of course.
Okay. But what you do if she doesn't look like this? Because she's not tattooing like this, you know?
Yeah. First of all, you should also check the other photos of the tattoos first, and then you also decide about your appointment.
Okay. Okay. So one more thing is like, what do you think about? Usually on Instagram you have like freshly tattooed, or you make the photograph of a fresh tattoo, and you almost see them never healed, and you see a lot of this stuff.
I can see what is.
Yeah, look, exactly. I was like this.
Oh, okay.
So
I just saw a spot.
is it not bad for the customer if they see all the times this stuff?
I'm trying to put on my Instagram as much healed tattoos as I can. They are in highlights. So it's difficult sometimes, you know, when someone comes to get a tattoo and it's finished and I make a picture and I say, please, please come when it's healed. I want to take a picture of a healed tattoo. And sometimes it works. So yeah, I'm trying to be honest with my customers every time.
Okay, but do you think it's not reliable for if you put this on Instagram, you're bringing a fake version of a tattoo or a fake view from tattoos? You learn the people the wrong things.
So yeah, that's why.
It's like you teach them 1 + 1 is 3. It doesn't work.
Yeah, if you warn them before that, you know how it's going to be after the first 3, 4, 6, I don't know how many days. It's their body. They can do whatever they want. Of course, it's not going to be a tattoo after it, but if they're happy with this momentous photo of the fresh one, it's fine.
But you have problems with this sometimes in your shops, in your home?
Yeah, sometimes people are asking to make really small tattoos on areas which are not very good for it. And I'm trying to explain them that this kind of tattoos, they don't last. And usually we are able to find the solution. Or at least I can say, no, sorry, I will not do that. Okay. Sometimes it's even like this.
And how the reaction of the people? So usually they listen to you?
Usually yes. Okay. So it's not that bad.
So what is it with the feed? So we right now as a tattoo company, a big one, we changed the feed now. Is it for an artist, if you have a specific style and you put, I saw it on your Instagram, you have like a lot of aquarelle tattoos now, and you have like also neo-traditional tattoos. Did you feel it on the requests from the customer you get?
Yeah, because I'm mainly getting those 2 styles.
Okay.
I don't want to do anything else because I'm not really capable of doing anything else. So why?
Okay, so if you change what you put on your feed, you feel that the people ask for this.
I'm trying to do whatever I'm good at. I don't want to do something that I can't, or I can do it like mediocre.
Yeah. So, and if you get requests on Instagram, they usually directly come with, I want this, I want aquarelle, I want trash polka, or like a neo-traditional.
In Germany, yes. In Greece, it's like when you do a very big, like the piece that you showed before, they will ask you, oh, you're very good at tattooing, do me a lettering.
Yeah, I know the situation. It happens a lot of times, like in my hometown and in small cities, it's
like that.
It's like that.
You're very good at it. You do a whole back piece like black and gray with all that red background and stuff, and they ask you, very cool tattoo, do me an infinity style.
Yeah, and sometimes sometimes someone recommend you for someone and they come up and tell like, oh, I have heard that you're very nice tattoo artist and you can tattoo very good, and yeah, please make me something like color realism. And I'm like, I don't do that, like I do only graphic. Maybe I can recommend you another artist, and I usually do it like this. So when people are asking me to make something I can't, I just recommend someone else, someone I know.
But there, I think this is the right thing. So why do people, if they see your pictures, ask you for color realism? Is it maybe coming from wrong informations?
When somebody sees a very good tattoo, because most of the people are not educated to this part of tattooing. So when they see a very good tattoo, I don't know, a color portrait or whatever, they just assume that you're good at everything. They cannot define which style it's which, you know. This is art, this is realistic, this is traditional, this is new traditional, this is Japan. They think that if you're good at portraits, you're good at Japanese.
Okay.
Because it's all tattooing for them, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it works like this.
Okay, so what we do is the right way right now in Inklabs, to put them there where they have to be. So, but back to Instagram, how much time you spend daily for work? I mean, it's to
work.
Yeah, not for your free, like showing the stories of other people. More whatever you do there.
I think I spend, like, for work, a little bit less than necessary.
Okay.
I think I have to post a bit more and make more stories related to tattooing, but sometimes I'm just busy working, or sometimes I'm just too lazy for it, but I have to make it more regularly.
Okay, so but how it looks like, you're making your own pictures, of course, from the tattoos, then you you, how you say, you edit them? You make.
Sometimes, yes, I prefer to edit them, but just to reduce redness of skin.
Mm-hmm.
And usually I make like 2 pictures from one the same, like one in the gallery which is not edited. It's also how
you make like this where you switch the pictures, then you see the original, and then you see the edit one. Okay.
So as I told you, I'm trying to be honest.
Yeah. Okay, but this is a good way. How is it about you?
I don't really spend that much time on Instagram.
Yeah.
I only see stories of other people.
So you spend a lot of time there for getting information.
Yeah, for getting
we call it
unnecessary information about other people's lives.
Okay. Cool. Okay, did you get many requests directly on direct message? Do you use it as?
Yes, I use it, but this time I understood that it's better to make through email because you can organize it better. Because now I have a lot of DMs and it's confusing sometimes. Because when you have like DMs from your friends, from your followers who are just responding to Insta stories like wow, like this, and DMs which are really work related, it's so hard to find something unique.
To figure out which one.
Yes, and I think this time I will do everything with email.
So you have like one day where you do all this tattoo stuff, and one day where you do all this ice cream stuff, or you're a little bit more organized, or?
Yeah, I am. I have 6 days that I do all the ice cream stuff, and 1 day that I will do all the tattoo stuff.
Where you answer all the questions and doing the important.
But probably on the DMs and stuff, I just say to send me an email with everything they want, you know.
Okay.
Placement, specific design, references, everything. So I know what they want.
Okay. One more question. Did you had problems with your uniforms and stuff here in Germany? Did the people like say something like, or did you feel sometimes they look like really on you? Because I remember you was the first time here, I was like, wow, this is like really, it's great, but I never saw it before.
No, here I don't have problems. Sometimes in Russia, yes, but here everything is fine.
Yeah? Cool. So is it good for you to travel around Austria and Germany where you have a lot of this history stuff?
I'm interested in it and I'd like to see it, so...
Yeah, next week you go to Nuremberg, first time.
I'm very excited.
The Bavarian people really love your stuff, you really booked up there, so you have a lot of work to do. So,
yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, cool. It's crazier in Saxony, it was like not so easy. But there, you first guest spot in Bavaria and you booked up completely.
I used to work in Munich before and I have a lot of customers from there, also friends. I know there at least 2 of them booked an appointment with me.
Cool. When you come to Nuremberg, see the new shop. Have a bath in the jacuzzi.
We'll see.
So next time.
Probably yes, summer.
Okay, so I think that's it. I know everything I want to know about this Instagram stuff. And thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye bye.